Hey, what's good, Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. How you been? How you been? How you been? Hopefully you right. Anyways, it's for Cap. Okay, I guess Capricorn is definitely here, but it's for all Earth sign placements. Doesn't have to be though. Doesn't have to resonate with all Earth signs, but I was shuffling and I got all Earth signs, so that's why I decided to do Earth signs. So that's what we're gonna do. You don't have to be Earth sign, Sun sign, however. So don't worry if if it doesn't resonate. You can have Earth anywhere in your chart. Okay. It's not gonna resonate with everybody, so let's go ahead and get it. You might not like someone, or you want somebody to go away, or something like that, or you want somebody to get out. You or somebody. All right, Earth signs was good. All right, that's enough. Politics can be significant. Or something involving politics, so to speak. This can also be like stocks, stocks, bonds. I don't know. It's something to do with the market, digital shit. So it can be like setbacks going on. So some of you guys your belief system could be changing in some sort of way. Yeah. Split the deck, first thing I get, the Hermit. So, yeah, Virgo, you're here. You're showing up. You may feel like things are not going your way. You might have felt like that sense of security is not necessarily as secure as you might have wanted it to be, or you thought it would be. That's not for everyone. Some of you guys are starting to believe something more. I don't know what that is. You can be anybody, but Hermit came out already. And we got the Magician here too. Yeah, so you can definitely be wanting something specific. You want something to go your way. This could also be where you are manifesting something here. And you may feel like it's not going how you want it to go, or this somebody else. Oop, too many. Some of you guys could be love. Some of you guys are holding back something, or it's like an insecurity when it comes to like love or something. I'm not even gonna get into that. This can be self-love, but this can also be money. That's what I'm also getting to. The love of money is here. Somebody could be like hoarding money, or that may be a thing too. I know it sounds crazy when, some people say, oh, yeah, well, if you're afraid to spend money or whatever, whatever, then if you hold too tightly to something, that's when shit happens, and then next thing you know, you have no choice but to let it go. So I don't know if this is, yeah, stability is here, and then also this false security, this is about stability as well. So something is actually unstable. This can be money. So with this ace though, justice. Something could be like this could be like a. Some of you guys may have some legal shit that's not going your way. That's not for everybody, but this could be where you have to. It's like you don't want to give something up. It's not for everybody. Now, don't know how this will go. This could be where it's like maybe because everybody got different things going on. So I don't know if you owe money, or is a situation where it's like I just got taxes. That's for somebody. But either it's like you owe money, or it's like there's a situation that's going on where you don't want to give up something that you have been holding on to. But that may be something where, I don't know if you felt like you were safe, like, oh no, nothing can happen to me, or this is somebody else. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be that deep. But this is something to do with the government. I will say that. Definitely court can be significant, but government is definitely here. I just feel it. Now, this could be like assets. I don't know how deep this goes, but everybody got different things going on. So this is all earth signs, all earth placements. Now let's see. You can have Libra in your chart. You don't have to. You can be done with the Libra. You don't have to be. What is this justice? So. Now this could be in a relationship or friendship. Somebody might have thought like, oh no, me and that person's cool. Like, but really, I don't know. Somebody and another person's not really as cool as somebody thinks, or whatever. 7 of Wands. Okay. So this is a defense. So if somebody is having a situation where it's like court, you're like somebody's opposing you. So this is not even like you act. This is you defending yourself from the opposing team. Don't know what's going on entirely, but it could be a situation where somebody is like, I'm not saying attacking you, but somebody definitely could be coming to you, or trying to say that you did X, Y, and Z. If this is a work situation, this is like job security. It's not a thing. I'll always say that. It's not a thing. Anybody can get fucking fired, even if you're like top tier, sucked I don't know how many peens, or did however many things to get to the top. What's good, Vontega? I'm not saying that's like, but it's a thing that people think that, oh yeah, well, I got job security because I screwed Josh and I did this, that, and the third. And some, how people are sometimes. They think that just because they fucked their way to the top, or just because they kissed ass or whatever, that they will never get, this will never happen to me. I'll never get fired. All right. Yeah, play your cards right. Okay, so it is a situation where something is really like a trick. It's like something's not is what it's not something's not what it seems. Yeah, judgment is here. You can be dealing with a Scorpio, and you don't have to. You can have Scorpio in your chart, but I feel like I feel like this is heavy on the court situation. I don't know if somebody is like being say prosecution. What is going on? Everybody, this could be where somebody's like judging another person based off of what it is they're not saying. Okay, let me break it down in different sections. If this is a love situation, somebody can be judging somebody based off of like, it's like somebody's not telling someone something, but they can be judging someone based off of what they're not telling. If you know where I'm going with that. Somebody's like, yeah, like because I don't know, or because such and such is keeping something from, like somebody has to be keeping something from me, or I feel justified to hold on or not to express how I feel because they got to be doing something, or like I don't know if somebody feels like somebody's their enemy. Like this is not that deep. I mean, for somebody maybe, but I feel like somebody feels like they are justified to hold back their feelings because Seven of Wands. So it's like somebody's not getting their way because they're holding back how they feel because they feel like, it's, I should be getting treated a certain type of way. I feel like this is justified. So how the fuck is somebody like holding back and then also like on the defense too? Like what? I mean, I understand, but somebody can have a lot of tattoos. Anyways, but yeah, I don't. This is interesting. No, I don't know what judgment is just yet, so there's that. So, but it didn't come out. It was just when I split the deck, it came out. It's like, oh, okay, so judgment. Somebody can also be getting a call from someone, or somebody's like, somebody could be blocked. You know, with Gemini, you don't have to. Anyways, I don't know if somebody's feeling like, you know how sometimes when shit's not going your way, you're just like, I'm just gonna go ahead and give up, or I'm just like, that's what I'm getting. I don't know why somebody feels like, you know what, just I feel like this is like this is like ego kind of. Like somebody's just like, oh well, I thought that I had, I thought I was this, that, and a third. So, but it's not. So, I mean, I'm not saying whatever. This could either be you or someone else. This was like, yeah, well, I thought I had it like that. Apparently not. I mean, I'm not saying that it's something wrong with anybody, but somebody's definitely stressing out or losing sleep possibly, or just really something got someone up, or at least mentally, like damn, I thought I really had it in the bag. Like I don't know, this is a setback because I feel like somebody feels like holding back is the best way to, but that's the thing though, like holding back is not necessarily the best thing because somebody feels some type of way. Like if you are feeling like if they was to say something, I'm gonna lash out, but I'm not even gonna say anything anyways because, but at the same time, it's making me feel. It's like, what is going on? Just say something. I don't get it. Why is somebody holding back? Just because it's not working. I don't I don't get what the problem. I do get what the problem. I just say this shit a lot because it's just like individually, I wouldn't understand where one individual person may be having an issue, but I may understand another person. I may understand in the collective what's going on, but everybody has their own way of seeing things and feeling things and shit. So, and going about things. So it's like, I can't sit here like, yeah, boom. No, I do understand, but I might not understand one particular person and why they think how they think, or why they're feeling how they feel, or why this is even occurring, to be completely honest. Because here's the cup. Why is somebody like holding on to this Ace of Cups so hardcore? Now, somebody could also be trying to, balance out how they feel, but I don't feel like that whatsoever. I mean, it could be like how they feel about a situation or a person. No, this is more so of somebody like holding back love because they feel like that's the right thing to do. But yet, if somebody was to approach them, they'd be in the Seven of Wands anyways. But it keeps them in the Nine of Swords. So it's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that in the first place? You're torturing yourself. Okay. Anyways. Cool. So what's up with this losing streak? Let's get down to the bottom of some shit. Somebody give me a life path 1, 5, 3, 2, 9. So my birthday could be in January, February, March, May. You don't have to be a earth sign sun. I say this a lot. I asked about the losing streak. I get the death. That's interesting as hell. And the Four of Wands. This could this is like somebody feels like a relationship is not going their way, or a marriage. It could be a relationship, a marriage, a living situation. This can also be where somebody is having setbacks due to a relationship, a marriage, or a living situation. In any aspect. I feel like something needs to end, something needs to change, and somebody's not doing that. So that's the reason why they're having these failures or setbacks. They're not changing or they're not releasing something, they're not letting go. This is almost like, say you have a relationship or something with a person and it's not progressing because you got some other shit going on that is like setting you back. Point blank, period. You can be done with a Scorpio. You can have Scorpio in your chart. Yeah, lovers. You can deal with the Gemini as well, but you don't have to. It's just energy. I really feel like somebody's keeping themselves stuck, point blank and period. And that's also keeping somebody like in their fucking head continuously. Heavy on the Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. You may have Gemini in your chart, and it's something maybe having you kind of like ruminating. Some of you guys are very much so in a transition, so to speak. It's like you're trying to, maybe some of you guys are trying to reach a level of consciousness, or you're trying to evolve when it comes to a belief system. And this can be revolving around money, relationships, excuse me. Yeah, in any aspect. If you want to know what I'm drinking, boom. Stone IPA. Shit's like, it's all right. It's better than I'm not really big on I do like IPAs. Not all IPAs though. They're pretty straight, but I got this off the train, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, shit's upright. So I feel like somebody that's the thing. And you see the ship in the background. I don't know why that has me thinking about some things. Like I feel like something is coming. I forgot what that shit makes noise. I feel like something is on its way. And then you got the sun that's rising. I feel like something is on its way. I really feel like the problem in a situation for somebody is that they won't change either their belief system or how they see something, how they see a person, a situation, a relationship, or whatever the case may be, or they refuse to end something, a living situation, a relationship, a marriage, even a job, in order for things to actually like move, like not to hit a downward spiral. Is in order for things to actually progress, somebody has to change some shit. And somebody is like, I'm not gonna say they're refusing to change, but if they want to know why something is failing or there's setbacks, it's because of that. I don't know. They probably know that shit, but then people. It is what it is. Shit happens. But anyways, so yeah. And the consecutive failures, now this doesn't have to be that deep. This could also be, if this is like a work situation or money also as well. If this is work, this is kind of like you or whomever is supposed to be doing something different. Could be anything. Maybe somebody's supposed to be changing up their career, changing up their job, what they do. Maybe somebody's supposed to work for themselves. It could be anything. And it's like that right there could be a reason why something is not working as well. It can also be tied to somebody's like love life. Now, this can also be the passion that somebody has for something. It could also be compassion too. I feel like it's more so compassion than passion. It's like how much do you like, what do you like, how do you really connect with whatever this is you do? Especially if it ties to finances. Yeah. Now, the losing streak doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's a loser. I'm not gonna say it like that. It's more so of like the losing streak can just be where until someone get a grip or until somebody figures out why this downward momentum or why these setbacks are happening or so-called failures, because I don't really feel like when things that fails doesn't necessarily mean they're bad, wrong, whatever. Sometimes when things fails, it just means that you need to look at it a certain way. Like it's all about perspective. So it's see what is going on, like okay, what can you change, what is it that's happening, why is things happening, etc., etc. Depends on the situation, of course, but somebody could feel like, oh, I'm such a failure. However, are they looking at what needs to really be changed and transformed in their life, or they need to look at something differently? Because just because something fails doesn't mean it is wrong. It could just mean that wrong environment, could be wrong. I won't say wrong timing, maybe wrong environment, wrong people, because that's the thing. I don't know why people feel like, it's definitely a thing. You can get with the wrong person and just lose all kinds of shit. So there's that too. So it really depends on the situation. Now, for somebody, this can be something to do with a lawyer. They don't have the right person representing them, for sure. Don't know who that's for, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Heavy Libra, heavy Scorpio. What's this? Yo, got justice twice. Some of you guys, this is definitely a legal situation. I'm not trying to laugh at it like, ha ha ha. Like, no, not really. But it's more so of just the truth. So it could also be somebody like just honesty. Maybe somebody needs to be honest with themselves. Maybe somebody needs to accept something. This can also be like the consequences, taking accountability for something. Somebody's like, yeah, no, it's that person's fault. Is it really though? Because it says, nah, it can definitely be your fault. I don't give a fuck if it's anybody's fault. I'm just a messenger. So I got issues just like everybody else. So, I'm not sitting here trying to say, yeah, y'all are all bad and get on the right page because I'm doing everything correctly. Fuck no. I make dumb decisions a little bit too much lately, but it doesn't even matter. I mean, some people may feel like it's dumb decisions. I at the time be like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's always the best. Doesn't mean anything. Still, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all learn, right? So I feel like this is more so if somebody just taking accountability for something. It's like, if something's not going your way, look and see why. If the cause and effect of a situation is X, Y, and Z, look at that. If karma is knocking on your front door, see what's up. You know what I mean? So this is like the truth. The truth of the matter is that somebody is just not changing something about a situation. And that's why they're having setbacks. And that doesn't not mean it's bad. It just means that something needs to maneuver, something needs to be changed, whatever that is. If something is like a balance, something needs to be balanced out in somebody's life. So if you are experiencing a situation where, say, you have, say you're working more than you are having fun. I'm not saying that, you shouldn't have fun or you shouldn't work hard and then have fun late. No, it's more so of like, say you work your ass off for a whole year. You could be, say you got your own business. You work your ass off for a whole year and you didn't spend any of that time, even if it's just a week, somewhere or 2 weeks somewhere, just like, enjoying what it is, enjoying the fruits of your labor. That right there is, that's a balance. You can work continuously all year, but that's not a balance to me. I know that for a fact. I worked a shit ton from hmm, I worked a shit ton from like April up to now, where I'm actually taking time off, and that's how I do. I don't give a fuck what job I work or whatever I do. I make sure that I take time to fucking like enjoy the fruits of my labor. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care how it seems. Some people, they feel like, "Oh yeah, I can't do that. I got to work." Like, cool. I don't give a fuck if it's the last however much I got. I'm gonna do something that makes me feel like, you know, that because you never know. Shit, tomorrow could be the last fucking day you didn't do shit but stress out about Bonnie and uh whoever the fuck else that you work with. It's like I don't have time for that. Like, people may look at me like, oh, you're irresponsible and this, that, and the third, but I look at it like, should I rather fucking live, I'd rather fucking do things that makes me happy uh at least once, 1 week out of a year than nothing at all. I know people who just barely, they always say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, because fuck all that. Unless it's really like, dire, like you really don't have it. Even then, like, I don't know. I understand it. I do. Fuck all that. I'm sorry, but I'll make a way. I don't give a damn if I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't see myself not doing that. I've been doing it for years, and I really don't care how people see me. Like, they may look at me like, "Oh yeah, you must not this, that, and this." I don't care. I don't care. I care more about de-stressing than stressing the fuck out, because stress kills, and stress definitely don't make you look younger. Stress definitely don't help. So why the fuck would I sit here and, work all the time and not even enjoy what the fuck I'm working towards? The same reason why I don't believe in uh, spending a quarter or half of my money on rent. Same fucking shit. Shit's insane. Some people spend damn near all that they have on rent and barely have anything left over for anything else. And that shit is sad. It really do. It's really fucking sad. Um, and not having a support system is even worse. You got people that depend on you, but you can't depend on them. That's even fucking worse. I need to have people around me that I can depend on and they can depend on me. Um, it's point blank period. It may not be the same amount, but at least it's something. Um, it's not fun not having a support system in this world, especially now. And it's not fun not having time off when you need it, because mental health is probably more important than anything. Um, yeah, I know that making sure you pay your bills and rent and blah, 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 blah is a thing too, but no, you got people who will leech off of you. Um, if you let them. You got people who will take from you if you let them. You got people who will even make you feel some type of way, like, oh yeah, well, remember what even if they didn't do much, they might have did one thing for you, and they could definitely have that ruminating over your head forever. And it's just like that's manipulation. And that's not only that, that's very much so stressful. Like, who wants to deal with that? But it's plenty of people who grew up in families and grew up in situations where, or not even grew up, but just deal with situations where it's like, if they don't do X, Y, and Z, they'll feel guilty. Like, what are you feeling guilty for? Unless you've done something that was so sinister, there's no reason to feel guilty about blessing yourself, about, taking time to yourself to do certain things, or even going your own separate way, whatever that means. because sometimes you just gotta let people deal with their own shit because that's their life, and you're not a narrator in their life, meaning you're not supposed to be funding their whole life. You're not supposed to be making sure they're okay forever. You're not supposed to be um, picking up their slack forever. At the same time, I understand where doing those things make you feel like a better person. Like, yeah, this will get me into heaven, or how some people are. It's just like, nah, bro. Like morals and shit. Okay, cool, whatever. Like you can take that shit to the grave. But nah, um, you'd be surprised how much doing for others don't really get you any fucking reward. The same thing like work. You're working somewhere and people don't really recognize all the shit you do for the company or for Barbara and Felix and them or whatever. And it's just like they don't. In the same time, sometimes they don't really give a fuck. They'll fire you and be like, "Oh well," they don't care. Not they, but it's a lot of companies that do not care if you are ass out and don't have shit tomorrow. It was just I feel like it's funny because some of them will be mad that you get a second job, but then they'll fire you and not give a fine shit if you don't have anything. Like say if you lost that second job but didn't say anything, they'll be mad that they wouldn't care to fire you, but you'll be like, well, damn, all I had was you now, or not even that. Like it's like I don't know. Some people may have it good where they're making a buku amount, so they don't care if the little men or the people who are down at the bottom like perish and shit. It's like it's insane to me. But that's just the world we fucking live in, I guess. You know. Um. But yeah, again, some of you guys have court. I mean, justice is here twice. You may have a Libra around you. You could have Libra in your chart. Some of you guys something to do with a lawyer is significant. Having like um, getting a good lawyer to represent you because for somebody, some lawyer is not it. I don't know what type of lawyer we're talking about. So there's that. Um, what's up with this revolution? Oop. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Interesting. So if somebody feel like they're on the bad luck streak, like everything is just pointing towards no, or somebody is like really clinging on to to control like how they want something to be, but it's not up to you. I don't give a fuck what it is. A lot of shit is not up to you. Well, most times a lot. Well, no, I'll say a lot of stuff isn't up to people. It's up to like I want to say the universe, even though that sounds so cliche, but it's really not up to you. You can make things go your way, you can, but that's like forcing shit, and that's also fucking with free will. Like let things be what it is because you never know. If you force something to go your way, maybe it wasn't meant for you in the first place for a reason. That's the reason why I just kind of let things be what it is. So if something doesn't work out, I just say, hey, maybe it's a reason why it didn't. I just leave it right at that. I used to fucking care about shit like that years ago. Years ago, I used to be like, yeah, oh my God, why? And no, I don't do that shit anymore. I just look at it like, well, it's probably a reason why I wasn't chosen, or it's probably a reason why X, Y, all that other shit. And I left it at that, and it led me to the best things, dead ass. So, it could be a clinging of control. Some of you guys may be like really trying to control something, and it's like let go of the control issues. This could be what's keeping you from um, experiencing good good streaks. Sorry, not winning streaks instead of losing streaks. I'm not saying that you're literally losing. This can just be like you're just experiencing setbacks and you're trying to figure out fucking why. It's because you're not you or whomever is not changing, and that's what's bringing in this like not necessarily bad luck, but for shit to reverse or for shit to go left. And it's not always a bad thing, and it can also just be where somebody's just clinging on to control so badly where it's is bringing in unwelcome change instead of the change that's needed, and that's causing delays. That's where the setbacks is coming from. Somebody's not changing their belief system, and I don't know, this can, whatever that means, as far as like they're not changing their belief system, I don't know in what aspect. I don't really see anything here. It's like a lot of major arcana which just flipped out, other than what fell. Something else flipped over, but I didn't get to see. I'm not taking these. Okay, so what's up with this? And it is what it is, you know. It's not like, you know, anything can be changed, anything can turn around and all that. Nothing wrong with any of those things. It's just simple fact that stop trying to control things so fucking hardcore. The balance is here for a reason. The scales is here, I should say, for a reason. Let things just, you know, level out. If there's supposed to be a change, let shit change. Let that shit flow. Try not to want it to go a certain way. This could be anything. Some of you guys is your weight. And then 7 of Cups. Some of you guys, it's plenty of different things here. Also, how you feel about something. This can be like a society, on a societal level, though. This could be like how other people feel about, like, how you, some of you guys is about what other people think and feel about you. First of all, who the fuck cares? Because they're not you. Like, literally, people are not in another person's body, so why the fuck does it matter, is what I'm always trying to figure out. It doesn't matter. So why are we caring so much about what other people think? Which, I get it. I do. However, none of that shit should really matter. Mostly because not everybody, first of all, not everybody's opinion is like, not everybody's opinion is valid. Well, I would say most people's opinion is not valid. Actually, I would say all people's opinion is not really valid. Unless it's like constructive criticism, I guess. So even if me saying shit right now, this doesn't matter. It's not valid. You can do and say whatever it is fuck you want. I don't care. But it shouldn't matter what other people think. Because it's something to do with, like, how would other people feel if they know that if I'm going through this, that, and a third. It's like, why does that matter, though? Say you're going through some tough times and you don't want other people to know. I get it. I do. Some of you guys is financial. Some of you guys is romantic. Some of you guys is legal issues. Some of you guys is just with your fucking self. Some of you guys, you have some serious mental health shit going on. Some of you guys are experiencing, like, not necessarily bad luck, but losing streaks. Some of you guys could literally be losing people. Some of you guys literally could have, like, had a death that you're, like, grieving. It's not for everybody. Some of you guys, this will be like a divorce. Some of you guys, it's just like, you could be losing half of your money for something. It doesn't have to be that deep. Not like literally losing it. It's more so of like, you may feel like something is going away. Maybe more than you want. And then some of you guys can just be like, you know, going through some tough times financially, and you don't want people to know this. It's like, it's so many different things here. Some of you guys, it could be all those different things. It could be because, you know, you've always been the person that had this, that had that, that did this, that did that, blah, 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 blah. And that had the booming business. You had the cars, the clothes, the hoes, or whatever the fuck. And it's just like, it's not necessarily like that. Yeah, point me in the direction of a person who is just like winning completely right now. There's mad people who are fronting. It's mad people who are going through money situations and financial issues and shit. Not everybody, of course, you know, but like this House of Cards crumbling type of energy. Some of you guys know with the Sag, you can have Sag in your chart. It's crazy. I got Libra, Scorp, Sag here, straight in the row, heavy. This can also be it's like kind of going for something, even though it's not necessarily like solid. It could also be something like taking a risk in a situation as well. What's up with this Trojan? It's false security. My bad. I didn't mean to like not respond. My shit acting up, probably so. Carpet. Can't be reckless when you. It's crazy. I was just talking about that to myself with the children. It's like, if I had children, it would be even worse, bro. But yeah, you can't really be reckless when you have children, you know. What's good, Chess? My bad. I didn't even see you in here if you're still here. Oh, thank you. It's been an interesting year for sure. Car repairs, bills, all that. It's just been a lot. Except for minus the child. Everything else, hell yeah. It's been interesting this year. Is what it is, though. But okay, hold on. What time? Why is it showing me that? All right, anyways. This is false security. And this could also be money too with the false security. Like, yeah, I thought that's crazy. We got 2 Justice cards and 2 Seven of Wands. So this 7 of Wands that I've seen over here can be the same 7 of Wands I'm getting over here. So again, to what I felt like in the beginning when I said that somebody could be holding back this Ace of Cups. However, they feel like they're justified to do so because the 7 of Wands, which is making them feel like the 9 of Swords or you, which is just like what's going on? Like, why is somebody even doing this in the first place? So somebody could just be trying to protect their heart. They feel like they're justified to do so. And I mean, and this could be another thing too. You may be trying to protect. I'm tasting like apple pie, my bad. But you may be trying to, or crumble or something. You may be trying to protect your heart and what you've worked hard for, your assets or whatever you have. You feel like it's justifiable because why not? You may feel like you're not safe in a situation. You may feel like something's unstable, especially if it has anything regarding your heart, your money. You're like, no, if the shit's unstable, I don't know if I want to invest. I don't know if I want to put myself out there or share whatever this is. Love openly, freely, whatever the case may be. But it's also got this 9 of Swords that's looming, like a what if almost. Like, am I doing the right thing? No, this is just a facade somebody's putting up. This is not working. Somebody really doesn't want to be defensive. They don't want to be on the defense. Somebody's really like, they want to express this Ace of Cups as like they really want to give whatever this is, but something's keeping someone from doing so. But it's a facade. Like somebody really wants to wholeheartedly put themselves out there for whatever reason. Somebody just, they're not trusting other people. I mean, everybody got their reasons. And that's why I feel like this justice is. So everybody got their reasons. Somebody feels like it's, maybe somebody feels like they can't trust people. I'm so sick of hearing that shit. Then again, I understand it. So somebody's like, am I doing the right thing? But it's making somebody really like in their head. Four of Pentacles again. 2 Four of Pentacles, 2 Seven of Wands, 2 Justice cards. It's like 2 different decks because it's 2 different decks in this. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody feels safe in a situation that's really not safe. Whatever that means. Somebody feels stable in a situation that's really not stable. Like, yeah, everything's solid, everything's good, everything, and it's really not. I'm not saying anything wrong with it necessarily. At the same time, it's like, what are you really looking at? Like, how are you looking at something as stable and safe when it's not? It's kind of like the Four of Wands reversed or something, where something is built on fucking popsicle sticks and sand, quicksand at that. Whatever that is. It's like, hold up. This is not how I want things to be. Like, but somebody's looking at it like, but it's the best thing ever, or it's gotta be solid. I gotta be this, that, and third because I'm X, Y, and Z, but that doesn't mean shit. I don't care if your name is David Letterman. No, I'm not trying to I'm not saying that's literally what's going on, but it doesn't matter. This is back to the job security thing. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. You can get cut off, or you can get taken down. Oh, man. Hold up. Four of Swords. Oop. Judgment again? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you waiting for? Yeah, love me like you do. That's interesting. But maybe somebody's okay. If this is like a love situation, somebody's like, I'm not going to put my heart out on a line until you do. Just like, so this could be you where you're just kind of, you love freely, or no, I don't know any fucking earth sign that's just like, yeah. Let me back up. This could be you. This could be somebody else who's like, they feel safe, but you're really not a person you're not really a safe person. So I don't know if somebody feels safe with you, but you're really not a safe person, or vice versa, where you feel safe with someone, but they're not really a safe person, or this is just in the mind of you or someone else. So in the mind of someone else, they may feel like you're not a safe person, or they may feel like you're a safe person, but maybe they're not. Nah, I feel like it's reversed. It's opposite. So in your mind, you may feel like somebody's not a safe person, but you know you are. But this could be the same thing as going on with another person. This is so stupid. I'm not. Let me stop being sensitive. This is like child's play. However, I can understand why it may be a little bit, if somebody feels as if somebody feels like they're safe, but at the same time, they also feel like they need to play their card and keep their cards close to their chest, like not show everything. This is so fucking draining, bro. Like, I'll show everything, but not everything. But I will. Like, somebody's really guarded, but it's not that type of guarded. It's more so of like, how dare you question why why I'm not opening up? Bitch, what do you mean? Oh my goodness, bro. Why would somebody not question a person? Like, are we or are we not? Like, What are we not in that mode of opening up? If me and someone is in that energy of like, yeah, I'm open, and are you open too? Like, and somebody's like, what? How dare you ask me if I'm open? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I'm right in front of you asking you this shit. What do you mean? Like, why would you not be open? And, like, shit like that. It's like, come on now. Somebody is just, it's just too much tiptoeing. And it's not even, no, it's not like a Five of Swords energy. It's not a Seven of Swords. None of that shit. It's just somebody just really, like, guarded. Goodness fucking gracious, bro. And I don't know why. I don't know if somebody is like, they think somebody's after their money. I mean, maybe in a specific situation it is going on. Let's see. Earth signs. Let's see. Do you feel like somebody's after your money or some shit? No, in some situation, yeah. Especially if somebody's dealing with like a court situation. Oh hell yeah. They're definitely after somebody's money. For sure. Mm-hmm. Take some banana. No, I feel like it's all in somebody's head. Somebody is a I'm getting, yeah, Capricorn. Goodness gracious. I'm getting that scene off of Flavor of Love when New York was like, "You're a dreamer." What she say? You're a dreamer. You dream a lot, or some shit like that. Anyway, you know the Pisces. Nonetheless, you definitely, you or somebody else could be really like, they think of all these different fucking things that may not even be true. This goes back to the beginning when I said this shit. I've already said this. It's like ideations, or I don't know what's going on. Somebody's like, yeah, it gotta be this, that, and third. Is that judgment shit? You know the Scorpio, but it gotta be this, it gotta be that. It can't, like, nah, maybe that person is the person that's just not like, they need to change their belief systems, or whomever needs to change their belief systems, or this could also be where somebody with this false security, with this Page of Cups, where somebody, and especially the Seven of Cups, is like somebody feels like they have this type of like security within something and it's not a thing. So somebody could be feeling like they need to defend their position, or they may feel like they need to present themselves a certain way, or be known, or be seen, or I don't fucking know. And then if this is a love situation, or somebody's like, yeah, we're together, and that's not a thing, which I already know how that goes. Whereas really not that, and somebody's like defending, like, no, we are in love, and that's not a thing. I mean, it could one person at least, but I don't see two, although it is here. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's the thing that sucks. Yes, to feel like you're in something when it's all a fucking facade. It's a dream. It's not real. So maybe somebody is feeling like their position in somebody's life is a certain way, but it's really not. It's a facade. It's a trick. Maybe somebody is getting tricked to believe that, oh yeah, I'm in this with you. We're gonna do this shit, and somebody's like, could be naive, possibly head in the clouds, everything. Very much dreamy. It's understandable. I can get like that too. It's very much, I don't know, hopefully somebody's not like playing on someone's emotions, or playing on someone's like naivety or something. That's sickening to me when people know what they're doing and they're doing it anyways. That shit is fucking lame. It really is. So this could be you or someone else that is in this Nine of Swords because they, I mean, if this is someone else that doesn't want to open up and they're holding on to something, or they're really keeping something close to their chest, or they're really like they refuse to let go of something, and if you was to ask them, they feel like it's justifiable because of whatever the Seven of Wands is. But that is also, again, that's also the same reason why they're in the Nine of Swords. So I don't know what's going on. Different situations going on here. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn placements, you can be the person that is cold, that's holding something cold, that's holding something close to your chest. You may not be willing to open up emotionally about a situation for whatever reason. Some of you guys, you don't want to feel like you're being tricked, schemed, bamboozled. Some of you guys don't want to be, you may have Pisces in your chart. You may not want to be looked at as like, naive or something in a situation. Like it's like, if this is a love situation, you don't want to be the only person who's in love. I can tell you that fucking much for sure. If this is a financial situation, you don't want to show your hand if somebody else is not showing their hand, especially if it's not genuine. So it's like, you're not going to tell somebody what you have if they're not telling you what they have. But I don't know why anybody would have to tell anybody anything. I guess it really depends. Some of you guys, this is like, if this is a legal situation, it's like you don't want to give any more that you already gave, and you really need to find a new lawyer because to represent you, because somebody's lawyer is trash. But that's not for everybody. I'm not gonna say it's trash, but they're definitely not helping you save whatever the hell that means. Some of you guys, this is a situation where somebody needs to change their situation in order to progress with you, or progress period, and it's just not happening, or you just feel like it's not happening, or this is the reason why something's not happening, because somebody's not progressing, or they're not changing the situations that they have. I can't even skip it. I can't stand ads, bro. I swear, ads are like fucking warts or something. But yeah. And then somebody may feel like they're having a streak of bad luck, or it's something about control. Somebody may be trying to control something way too much, and that's the reason why shit is losing control, or it's going left, is because somebody's trying to control something too much. And this could be anything. Somebody can also be, it's something about a belief system somebody has. That's the reason why shit is not changing as well, or they're not seeing things differently or in a different perspective. It's definitely AI. It's just wild. They probably was doing this for a long fucking time. And then there's a situation where somebody feels like that somebody is naive, and they feel like a situation is safe, but it's really not. Whatever that means. And this can be different things in different areas in their life, or just the fact that they're confused, or their head is in the clouds. Somebody's really daydreamy, and shit happens. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get married, and hey, it is what it is. I don't personally fucking care, but whatever. Yeah. At the same time, somebody's freaking out because they feel like they're defending something that they don't even know. They don't really know for sure what it is that they're defending. They just know that I'm so infatuated, or whatever the fuck somebody's on. It's different things going on here. So I would say, don't, if this is you, that something is a false security here, and you may be head over heels, or you may be like head in the clouds, you're innocent, you're very dreamy, very sensitive, very much so, possibly naive. You may feel like something's safe, and it's not. Any situation. I want to get on this real quick. What is this? Before I go get off of this. 7. This is some of you guys. This is financial. This is an investment. No, it doesn't have to be financial, but the fact that the Ace of Pentacles came out too definitely can definitely be financial. My bad. Now, some of you guys are not telling someone that you're pregnant, or something about a paternity test, whoever that's for, or somebody else. Or who baby it is. That's definitely not for everyone. Some of you, that's definitely for somebody though. Some of you guys, it's something about investing here. Is an investment here that you want to do, but it requires you. I don't know if this is a new job or what. Now, if this is like an option you have when it comes to work, definitely choose wisely, I would say. Don't get sucked into some shit just because it looks good. Because all these cups, just because they all, got all these different things in them, doesn't mean that they're all good things. See a tornado there, and the snake, and the rose, a hand, I don't know, a fist. I don't know what they're holding. I don't think they're holding anything. This could definitely be winter season with that. I forgot what that shit's called. So it's like, don't be quick to rush into something with this Ace of Pentacles and invest in something if you don't know where it can go or where it can lead you, or if you're not even sure about it. Whatever that is, you can do what you want. I'm just saying, is here. Yeah, you do have a decision to make though. Maybe a couple of decisions, or it's about cutting something out. Now, this can also tie back to that death card energy where I'm just like, some of you guys need to change something here. Careers, paths, something. You may feel like is the best thing to do. Or some of you guys are just keeping that to yourself. You don't want people to know everything either. I can see you kind of like refusing to tell people what it is that you're doing as well. And completely understandable. Ace of Swords, that's the fucking truth. Not only that, I feel like this is the truth. And I also feel like once you eliminate the right things, once you eliminate the wrong things, the right things will come. So this is kind of like process of elimination. What are you going to choose throughout the Seven of Cups? What Ace of Pentacles are you going to choose? So, because this is security, and this is false security. So you want to choose something secure. You want to invest in something secure. Which one of these are you? What is it you're trying to invest in? It's point blank and period. It's different things going on here. So sorry if I'm all over the place, but this is for like 3 different signs. These are kind of big. This just won't stay on my face either. I'm gonna probably fix this to where I can like tighten it. I'll do it now actually. Let's see how it goes. Oh, much better. A little bit of tweaking. And also, if it goes back to like what other people think when it comes to whatever it is you choose, it's not up to them. Not with no Seven of Pentacles. It's definitely not up to other people. This is about what it is that you want to do. What it is that's best for you to invest into. What would be a good sorry, I'm about to say environment. That could be for somebody. Maybe you're trying to move, but what would be a good investment for you? Welcome changes. This could also be where things are like happening that you can't control. It's almost like the rent being raised. So what are you gonna do? Rent being raised. You gonna stay there? You gonna move? What's good? Or the rent might have already been raised in a situation. You're just like, I don't know. Some of you guys might already was like, okay, I'll stay. But yeah, you got the Seven of Cups here. Like, well, no, you don't have to settle for whatever this is. You got other things out here. Ace of Pentacles. What you want? What do you want to do? What are you going to choose? Because there's plenty of things that you can fucking invest in. There's plenty of other things that you can do. This one thing is not about to fucking hold you back. Some of you guys may feel like you have nothing to lose. The Star. you have Aquarius in your chart, you don't have to. I feel like this is something that is not put you on a map. This could be something that is oh, you're being guided. You're being guided. So you should know what the fuck going on. Earth signs, you're being guided to choose the right thing, or to go I'm not gonna say a different direction, but it is something about a choice that needs to be made, and it is up to you to choose the right thing. Don't be naive, although it happens. um Play your cards right. Maybe you don't need to tell no, of course don't tell everybody everything, but maybe keeping something to yourself. Is that it could be you and somebody else. You got Capricorn here. You or somebody else could definitely be keeping something to themselves. If this is two different people, it's like you are keeping, you're making sure you're keeping, what you make or how much you have or whatever to yourself. If somebody else is too, only difference is somebody is showing that they have shit. This Four of Pentacles right here on your right, my left. No, it was my right too, but my bad. She has like bags and shit. She's dressed up and all kinds of shit. The person on the left, they don't have anything. So it's like one person, you can tell who has something and who don't, or who has more. I don't know why that matters. I really don't. It's like two people that's in the same situation, kind of, maybe even, or two people who are like, it doesn't have to be two people. It's like, what's the point of hiding what it is you have? Somebody is definitely, it's people here that's hiding shit. But it's not like in that type of way. It's more so like, I'm not gonna tell people what it is that I have in my bank account. And it doesn't really matter, to be completely honest. I feel like two people are kind of going through the same thing. Just it's different though. It's something different about it. One person just spends, which I understand that. One person just spends, they have this, they have that. Another person, they spend, but it's because they have a whole bunch of other obligations instead. It is what it is. I don't know what, I'm going to get off of this. There's different things going on here. So many different things. And this is, like I said, I've covered love. I've covered a whole bunch of shit. I am not covering anything else. And this is for all earth signs. So if anything resonated in any earth placement that you have, cool, because you can have, I don't know, Capricorn in the fucking fourth house, and it resonates in aspects of like you helping family or family helping you. And it's like you're trying to figure out, or somebody trying to figure out how much somebody really has, but they're not saying or not telling. It's all kinds of things going on. So I don't know. Figure it out. I'm out though.